Hey everybody, Big Pete here again at 850 Armor Works, working pretty hard on this kids Deathtrooper build. There's a bunch of videos before this, but this one I'm just going to be very quickly going over the butt, the lower section of the back where your thermal detonator is going to attach to, and your hand plates. The hand plates, here's the kids' hand plates. That's what you're gonna get. Let's make sure you can kind of see what it is. They don't look like your normal TK hand plates. That's them. That's what it looks like when it's cut out behind you. This is an adult to kids. You can see the size comparison. You are going to get a little bit of a return edge when you are doing the hand plates. You don't have to, but it's going to make it a little more rigid. Just make sure it's comfortable. That's the key to all this for the kids, is make sure it's comfortable, and even your own kits. The butt plate pretty much does not have any return edging, because this is another point that can just cause you some difficulties when you're in it. You know, you want to make sure you don't have any jagged parts, especially down in here. It hurts anywhere up in here. So just no return edges on the butt plate. So you can literally take your butt plate right here, and you can just cut from the inside line if you want to, however you want to cut it. The back plate right here is gonna get some fairly small return edges if you want to. You don't have to do return edges on pretty much anything if you don't want to, but just a little bit of return edge on here. Thermal detonator, I gotta paint this black still. This one's just 3D printed, nothing special. 3D printed. Not exactly sure which ones you guys will get yet, if it's going to be 3D printed or resin, or something else. But this is what you'll most likely be getting. And it'll just secure right onto here with a screw or two. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go clean all these up. I'll show you a quick, just a quick what it looked like afterwards, and that'll probably be the end of that video. Alright, so I've got everything trimmed out. Butt plate, there's no edges. It's all seamless, or no return edges. The back plate is also done. It ends right basically at this part, so there may be a little bit of confusion from the way the mold pulls. But it just ends right here pretty much, so just cut it down to right here. There are some very small return edges on that just to give it some rigidity, but you can kind of see how all that was working. I drilled 2 pilot holes in there, and all I'm going to do is just drill toss a couple screws onto the thermal detonator, and it will be good to go. Hand plates, very, very small return edges. They're uncomfortable if they're any larger than that, and they look pretty good that way. So both hand plates are done. That pretty much wraps that up. The next video I'll probably do the belt, but that's gonna have to wait till another time, because it's getting a little late here, and I need a couple supplies before I start doing the belt. But this is the end of the armor section of it. I'm going to do the belt, and then we're going to do some strapping, do some painting. We are going to do a two-toned paint job on this, so I'll show you guys how that works. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please drop a subscribe to see any further content and videos that we'll be posting. If you're not following the 850 Armor Works on Facebook, give them a follow too. They are be able to answer any questions about any products they offer, and they're in general pretty decent people.